So this is Nero. We spoke about him the other day on his starting him off and getting his confidence and getting communication going with him. But what we're doing now, we're going down into town. And this is his third time, fourth time in harness in a pair. And we're going to take him down into town. But I bought this horse for two reasons. One is when I saw him, you could see that he was going to be a trouble to 90%. No, that's pretty much a stupid thing to say. He was going to be trouble to anyone who got him because he thought he was in charge, he ruled, no one else could say anything. He'd only do it when he wanted to, and like that. So I thought, what'll happen to him? I'm not saying, he's a good, strong made horse. He's ideal for this. I'm not looking for, I'm looking for something that I've got to put my mark on. So this has already been messed up then, I've got to say, in my opinion. The horse has been messed up. I don't do that normally, so it was big time it was messed up. So anyway, just come over. We just come to this roundabout and sort of the town starts then, Very good doggy. I see he just skipped and jumped back there. All that sort of learning. There's no point in pulling his head off and shouting at him and doing all that. And, he's just got to sit here quietly. He's connected up the cloud. But we're going to make a schoolmaster if we can. It's hard enough to make a schoolmaster like Cloud, right? That is totally fearless. I think that would be fair enough if you had break. I mean, I haven't found anything that would upset Cloud. He's not my horse, he belongs to a friend of mine. A very good friend. He belongs to him. And he had an accident with Cloud. He got thrown out of the cart, nothing to do with Cloud or and hurt his shoulder bad when he was 18 months doing it. So he said, would I have him? Well, obviously I said I'll have him, and at that time, and made him into a schoolmaster. But he was late in life, but he's taken to it perfectly. But he will not go on forever. I certainly won't go on forever. He's not going to go on forever, so we've got another one here being trained to be a schoolmaster. When you do that, for him to be as clever as he was being naughty, right, and spiteful, if I can mould that, he will make a good schoolmaster. Because obviously, people, I've got about 40, I don't know, we worked it out, I don't know. 40 as the years go on, it's different times, but the average is about 40, maybe between 40 and 60% of horses, well, certainly 40% go up the side of Cloud. That's not because, like most people want to say, oh, that's because they can't do anything. They make no bloody mistake, they can do anything. They can rear up on their hind legs, get over that pole, go down there, kick out. There's plenty of film showing that. Come up there. But what happens a lot of the time is there is no point in trying to break horse and he's tired, physically tired. So Cloud is massively, powerfully strong. Stronger than, I don't know, a lot of horses anyway, put it that way. He's worked all the time, every day. One of the things is quite amusing, this is like a busman's holiday. That's what we used to say years ago anyway, busman's holiday. On a Sunday, when Tom's got time, the owner comes down, and we go out, and we've got a nice vehicle I drive him in. A modern vehicle, we've got a nice one. And he loves it. He loves it. When he sees this vehicle come out, He absolutely loved it. So much so, you've got to wash him off, give him a shampoo and all that, so he looks lovely on a Sunday morning, and stick his harness on. He can't wait to get his harness on. So, well, how do I know that? Well, as soon as he's got it behind his ears, he starts shaking it down his neck, get it in place. You know, he does all the time anyway, but it's just the way he does it. He always seems more. And we go out and put him in his old cart and like that, and we go out through the valleys and beautiful, beautiful countryside where we can cross streams and be there where you can see the fish right alongside you. And we go out there and we'll stop and have a pint. We've got 2 or 3, about 5 or 7 places I suppose we stop at where we know we can, you know, it's not daylight today, we can pull him up in the shade there, and you know, he'd stand without being tied. He would stand till I come back, he would. But you just hook him on, a couple of boughs of the trees along one particular bit, so you just hook the rope over there. So, and he'll have his, we bring his bit of grub with him, you know, like the short grub, and chop, you know, chaff mixed up with it. And it's lovely just to do that, you know, just to go out and just relax. Well, that is a busman's holiday, but I really enjoy it, and he does. He seems to really love it, you know. And I don't tip victuals or anything like that, but every week, every time Tom comes down, he'll bring him an apple, and he'll just put it on the stable door. I don't do anything, you know. I don't want them done by hand, but they become dodgy horses that are fed by hand. Especially in what we do, like we're going to pull up in a minute, and people have come over, and they'll be like eating a donut, and they go to stroke him. Well, he can smell that sugar, or like that, and he wouldn't hurt anybody for the world. But sometimes they can get a terrible bad name because people's got that overhand, and they think they're being offered something, and they'll nip the finger, you know. I'm not going to nip it, bite it off, but they're going to nip it and then realise that's not it. You know, that's not what I'm looking for. That don't feel right on my teeth, you know what I mean? But they can give them a nasty nip, you know what I mean? And the poor bloody horse gets the blame for it. Poor, these good babies. So anyway, we're going to try and make a schoolmaster out of this young rascal. It's a big challenge. At least I know I'll give him the best possible chance I can. I don't care, you know, how long I spend with him getting him right. And getting him, he'll face the world. There's no 2 ways about that, will there? Walk on, boy. He'll face the world. Quite happily, you know. He's got quite a lot of confidence in himself, too bloody much confidence in himself that he thinks he can do it all. You know, like, don't tell me what to do, I know when the lights are red. That's how he'll be in a minute when we start get to that sort of level of training. But he's a nice powerful horse. I'm not interested in, he's a Friesian obviously, but I'm not interested now he can come, you know, anyone can make them or aid them in the way they're shod and the way they're driven to step. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's rock solid. Now, if I can take how he is, the fact that he believes, you know, he's in charge and you know, he's right all the time, and that's, if I can take that and mould that, he'll be good for another horse to go by the side of. And whatever happens, well, if you look back, we've put some notes to other films, recent ones or old ones, showing you where horses kicking off real bad by the side of cloud, going absolutely crackers, you know, leaping, bucking, kicking violently and like that. And there's one, I don't know if we can find it, we looked for it a little while ago, we couldn't find so many films in the archive, where one is horse cloud's yawning, you know, he's having a stretch of the yawn while he's settling down. So this is a confidence building thing today. He's got to be able to take any sort of traffic up his inside, on this side. He's got to be on the offside, the near side. He spent most of his life on the near side, because he's also learning what to do with the traffic. Oh, mate. So I want his head like it is now, bobby, loose, like that, nothing too, you know. And if you look, if you can see, I've got no rein on him. Can you see that rein flopping and this one this side? So he's walking around here on his own, they both are. I've given him a little touch of guidance with a little finger, just to bring him over there. Thank you. Look up, baby. We're just going to stop. This is part of the Carrot and Coffee Club now. This is what we do with the old, you know, the money that's donated when they join the club, the Carrot and Coffee Club. They get their carrot, which today is going to come in the form of a little bit of short corn, you know, mixture. Oh, my baby. And we're going to have a cup of tea. So you never hear me raise my voice to him now. You know when that white lorry went past and he just moved a bit. You never hear me raise my voice shout to him. What bloody good's that going to do? No good at all. Don't help the situation anyway. You just got to be calm and quiet. So when I say to you, like in the other film that I'm talking about now, very early training, the first thing we do to get them going and get them confident, don't we? All I have to do then is raise my voice, and that's such a big difference to him. He goes, oh my God, you know, like that. So here we are. Greg's you're at today. Thanks to my darling. So we're just going to get a cup of coffee and we'll have a chat in a minute when we start going round town. We won't give them a drink here, but just round the corner there's a place where they can stand in the shade for 2 or 3 minutes, you know, and have a drink if they want it. They won't drink at all, they'll wet their mouths at most. But there you go, see what I mean? Look at him now, look. Just get that on look. Now, he's just done 7 miles. He's done a lot of walking, a bit of trotting, about half an hour I suppose. He's still got to play with something. He just cannot stop himself. He's got something and he's going to have to play with. I'll do this, look. I'm going to pick this up now, I'm going to shake that, then I'm going to bite Cloud's ear. I might do that. I might rearrange his padded on this pole, I don't like that. So all them things are good if we can mould them round so he's doing what I want him to do. You know, it's not that he's not frightened of that chain, he's not, what's it? Anyway, he's like Cloud, it's the first time he's had anything to do with Cloud on this journey. I said to you before, he don't rely on Cloud for solace. He's got plenty of his own, so he's got his own confidence. We've just got to mould that now so that he'll have enough confidence to go up the road. Obviously we're driving single. I'm getting going, doing everything in single, you know, biggest lorries up on the A30 where you get massive ones, and because the road is so undulating between where we join it and Stockbridge, big lorries disappear in the dip and then look like they're coming up on a lift, you know. But when they'll face that on their own out there with doing 60 mile an hour past them, people say to me, well, I've never drive. Well, don't drive your horse there then if you don't want to. But sometimes you need to have, stand still, you need to have the ability that you can, because like it happened to us, funny enough, just in the last fortnight. We come up the road, we're already committed, done about 12 mile, right, and we're going to turn off. The whole of the road's closed, big major road, some spillage or something. So we ended up doing 32 mile. So obviously we stopped, washed them off, done, give them a rest, went on again. But that's what they done, and we had to use some major roads because that was the only way to do. you know, how we'd have got it all home, I don't know. So there you go, little break time.